What is something that's clearly bullshit but people believe anyway? Humans created dog breeds. There are no actual records of this being done. Interestingly, with basically all other animals, it is admitted that a hybrid is a hybrid and a mixed breed is a mixed breed. But no one proclaims to have created any of the breeds, like Wagyu, Angus or Jersey. Dogs were just there. People found them just like everything else. No one evolved them into stable breeds, with offspring that all look the same like zebras, giraffe, tigers. And no civilization on Earth has any record of that happening. Cleaning or disinfecting with a mix of vinegar and baking soda. This one irks me so bad. Your host's so great cleaner is just salted water. Nothing more. So many people thinking it has great cleaning and disinfecting properties because it's foaming when you combine the two. Like no babe. You're just watching your vinegar transform to salt water. Go back to high school and learn what an acid combined with a base does. Those life coaches that say they'll make you a millionaire or whatever. Hard work is all it takes. You don't need an education or a diploma to be successful. Don't waste your parents' hard-earned money on tuition. Buy my book and participate in my overpriced seminars instead. That businesses can basically do whatever they want. Fire you for any reason and keep employees from discussing stuff like fair wages without consequence. If your boss tries unfairly firing you, or is committing some other workplace crime, don't sign anything and get a pro bono lawyer. Similarly, NDAs can't prevent you from reporting a crime. At this point, TSA, it went from being a great idea in the early 2000s into pretty much just a way to make people feel safer. Hell, half the time you can do the TSA pre-check and get in without doing half the safety things. It brings peace of mind, all right, but it slows everything down and is largely inefficient. How easy construction work is, especially with the DIY stuff becoming super popular the last few years. Even flooring seems simple, right? Especially with the peel and stick vinyl tiles. Well, no. So many chemicals and warning symbols dealing with just flooring. Not even starting about painting or anything else. Everything happens for a reason. Not in the sense claimed. Random, seemingly unconnected events are technically a reason. Totally devoid of the deep, karmic bollocks people are meaning. Similarly, fate is an empty, circular argument that can never make predictions and never be falsified. That politicians actually care about citizens. They look out for themselves and their buddies lobbyists. It's a big club, and we ain't in it. The few that do care are far outnumbered and struggle to make it anywhere that change can actually be made. The even fewer that usually get ousted. Any shitty rumor story during school years LOL could be about someone or someone's own heroic story that they defiantly experienced. It is so fun when they are telling a story, and you think to yourself, this is bullshit, but act like you believe it, and they look so proud of themselves. You have to pick a side, us or them. If you're not with us, you're against us. Compromise is weakness. Blah blah blah. You can't work together and solve complex problems thinking like this, and is used consistently to manipulate people. Politicians that publicly talk about religion and piety, people who actually believe that they are truly religious. Pious people. The louder they talk about Jesus, the more corrupt, shitty politicians they are. Looking for that grift. That US government representatives vote with the US people in mind. And that it's still a two-party system. It's not a two-party system. It's a cultivated system to keep people arguing, while companies make the rules, and are greedy AF. A sack full of supplements in the absence of any diagnosed deficiency. Marketing has convinced us we're all a little sick or about to be sick all the time, and the only way out is to buy all the pills our cabinets will hold. That term limits for federal office would clean up. Should be no filters between the people and their election choices. Repeal the 22nd, too. Limits for SCOTUS justices that might be worthy taking up. From reading Reddit, you would think there are chatted bros everywhere running around telling everyone they can that they are an alpha male. I've literally never heard anyone say this in real life, and I bet I never will. That your fingers are as easy to break as carrots. Seriously, just think about that for a moment. If your fingers were so weak you could bite them off as easily as a carrot, they would be broken all the fucking time. People in the West protested massively Russia's invasion of Ukraine, but nobody protested the USA's invasion of Iraq. It's utter BS. I was a kid, and I remember massive protests against the Iraq War. Even in the USA, have been expecting the return of Jesus in their lifetime, including on certain dates. For 2000 with a 100 failure rate, and people keep expecting it, planning for it, even trying to bring it about. Religion, ghosts, psychics, astrology, Donald Trump, Bigfoot, mediums, chiropractors, Joe Rogan, homeopathic medicine, acupuncture, Russell Brand, Reiki, Fox News, JFK Jr., UFOs. That my party is the voice of reason and intelligently considered opinions, and your party is nothing but politically correct raving lunatics bent on destroying the country. The flat earth thing. I'm pretty sure they say that just to piss people off and start arguments. The earth is obviously round and being supported by a giant turtle, duh. We know more about space than we do about the ocean. Hear people say this all the time. As if there aren't millions of oceans in space that we don't even know exist. Everything my brother says whenever he opens his fat mouth. Dude's like 45, and the whole family knows two things come out of his mouth: bad breath and lies. The earth is flat. If it was, wouldn't everywhere have the same daytime and nighttime? Wouldn't we be able to go to the edge of the world and see it? Lie. Essential oils. My stepmother is obsessed with them. I love her to death. But if she recommends I rub all on my dome one more time for a headache, I swear, I can't think of anything, because people need each their own fairy tale to help them get through the harsh reality most experience our reality to be. Thanking God for healing you after a huge injury. Wouldn't it be better if that God did not inflict the injury or illness in the first place? Organized religion. It's just a means of social control. Nowhere in any religious text does it say, go to a building and pay a fee. Things that are organic or all natural are better for you. There are a lot of natural things that are deadly and very toxic. MAGA conservatives are actually giving a shit about law and order or family values or protecting the children. It's all bullshit. Conspiracy theories like Jewish space lasers causing wildfires and Hitler cloned Satan during WW2, which is Prince William BTW. Autism Speaks, Pitter, and various other companies care about you. They really don't, and done fucked up shit. Look it up. That hand microchips are the mark of the beast, and the government is going to control you and possibly kill you with them. Earth is flat. Oh, also that the solar eclipse is gonna fucking kill everyone. Yes, this is real. People believe that politicians have your and the country's best interests at heart and always will put you and the country first. Flat Earth. The rapture on Monday. The COVID mind control poison. Drag queens are trying to turn our kids. That Bezos started Amazon with worked on Wall Street and got 100 million in financing in year one. Copper anything. I'm so overhearing how copper will really my asshole or whatever the fuck they spew about it. Racism. Racist beliefs are bullshit not backed by science, but that hasn't stopped racists from being racist. Can't say I'll be downvoted and don't care to die on that hill. But we all know what I'm talking about, that we should be forced to pick between the shitty parties, and that all other candidates are spoilers. The attitude that cigarettes is fashion style. Only to realize in next few months that are addicted. No offense, which of course will be. But organized religion, the damage it does is incalculable. That there is plenty of evidence that the 2020 election was rigged for Joe Biden, There isn't. That there is propaganda in all countries except our it works no matter the country you live in. Your generic, politically motivated, absolute statements about the other political demographic. Work hard and you'll get ahead. Most companies just promote suck-ups that weren't good workers. You shouldn't wash your mushrooms. Gross they grow in shit. Of course you should wash them. We're experiencing higher than normal call volume. Please hold for the next representative. The one. There are so many people in the world. We could love and be compatible with many. Weird niche rules in organized religions like Christians not being allowed to drink coffee. That America isn't a welfare state. It is a welfare state. Just a corporate welfare state. MLMs. So many people getting sucked into these schemes and losing money. It's ridiculous. People rising from the dead. Virgin births. Blood magic. Global flood. Talking snakes. Alternative medicine, if it actually worked. It would just be called medicine. Masculine energy and feminine energy. They're both just as real as Hogwarts houses. Their politician S is right, and the other side are all fools and very bad people. Trickle-down economics. You aren't getting a raise because your boss is richer. AI won't cause jobs to disappear and dollar to continue to consolidate in the top one. Any religion. Bunch of storybooks. Interesting fictional books to read though. That Jesus is coming back. It's been 2,000 years, he's never coming back. Literally everything the right MAGA crowd believes. Literally everything. The US Electoral College votes, who a winner takes all is in any way fair. That what is seemingly popular on Reddit represents the entire population.